Monica, after your speech, what can one say in commemoration, in remembrance of my very dear friend, in fact, my dearest friend, longest lasting friend, Vishwanath Datta. We met as we assembled in the Hindu College Amritsar to join the first year. And Vishwanath somehow discovered that I came from Shakargarh. His ancestral family was in Shakargarh. At the time of his partition, uh, his grandfather was there. They had a lot of land, they had orchards, they were rich people. The grandfather was murdered, but that's the later story. So it was a natural kind of attraction for another reason. I found that Vishwanath was into English poetry, and I was also into English poetry, and we had a marvelous teacher of English literature, especially English poetry, in the Hindu College of Warsaw, the best type in India at the time, I think. It was a great college. Uh, Amritsar had three colleges. There was the Hindu College, there was a great, with an enormous building, the Khalsa College, and there was the MAO, Islamia College. The Islamia College, incidentally, has the professor Faiz Ahmad Faiz and one or two others. And Vishwanath's father also was a poet in the sense that he could, knock out a verse or two. And Vishwanath had inherited that inclination. So uh, we sort of, our interests widened. We got both. Uh, this teacher, R.K. Kapoor, one of the best teacher in my life of English literature, uh, we became both devoted to him, so our friendship strengthened. 4 years we were together, and one of the things that Vishwanath did to me was to take me. I was new to Amritsar. He took me to every little street, every little commercial area of the city to show me what Amritsar. He was very proud of Amritsar, rightly, I think, because Amritsar was, in a way, a superior city of Punjab at the time. Lahore was what? It was a government city. There were some colleges there, of course, good colleges. Vishwanath and I, this was another thing that fascinated him, possessed him. Not fascinating is not the word. Jallianwala Bagh, I think probably 2 dozen times or 50 times, every day, every other week, when he had a little free moments and I had, my classes were over, he would drag me to Jallianwala Bagh. He would drag me to little streets where he met people who had lost their kith and kin in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Now, why he was doing that, I didn't know. It was just the damage the thing had done to the city he loved, or his deep attachment to the rebellious spirit of the Punjab. But at any rate, we parted company after 4 years. He went in one direction, I went in another, I joined the Foreign Service. He wanted to continue into English literature. Monica, he became a historian by accident because he went to study literature in Cambridge, and the college which he joined there, the biggest man there, who was at the head, he was a great historian. So Vishwanath was fascinated by the personality of this man and shifted to history. And I must say, in history, he was, in my judgment, I'm a student of history. He was one of the most objective, honest, sincere historian of his time. No ideology influenced him. No politics influenced him, right or left. The history world here at the time was dominated by uh, Marxist-leaning historians, leftist-leaning historians. Then there was the opposite camp. But Vishwanath uh, stuck to the facts of history, and he built up a narrative on those facts. The best example, I think, of history that come out at the time is his little book, Jallianwala Bagh. Jallianwala Bagh will become a classic in Indian history. There were other publications, massive material he produced, great research. Now, and he was one of the teachers who helped in founding the first university in your state, sir. He founded the Department of History there. The department flourished, and the universities are flourishing in the state. He's made a signal contribution to the growth of intellectualism, academic studies in the country. My affection for Vishwanath, my respect for the work he has contributed to history writing, I think will live. This is the best celebration of his memory. I want to thank the family for organizing this event, bring all of us together, people who knew him, who admired him, respected him, loved him, and have pursued his work with respect. Thank you.